Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jennie Potter and I'm pretty excited to share with you a system called Send Out Cards. This is unlike any other system out there, and I can say this with confidence and clarity that you will transform your life and your business if you use this system and to connect with people in your life, to appreciate your customers, to get on top of your follow-up, and you will absolutely increase your client retention and loyalty. So I'm excited for you to use this, whether you're here to expand your network or you are here to get on top of follow-up, or you're here to just check out how you can really take your business to the next level. This is definitely the way to do it. We often learn in business that it's the successful business people that just are doing that little bit extra. And sometimes that's just like 2 or 3% extra, like 20 minutes a day extra that they're doing. And that 20 minutes is just compounding and increasing exponentially what's happening in their business and in their lives. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this. What's so cool about this system is I'm going to give you a concrete tool and concrete ability to be able to do that for your business, to be able to do that extra 2 or 3%. So how I'm going to do that is, first I'm going to share just a tiny bit about how I've used this system to increase my business. I'm going to do a demo for you. I'm going to ask a dear friend and mentor and expert in realty, social media, and business to hop on. She's a coach and is helping hundreds of people grow their businesses and exponentially increase their networks and their businesses. So I'm really excited. I'm going to have her on the line. And then after she shares just for a few minutes, we're going to jump into the different pricing. And just so you know, pricing goes from everything from a free account to our enterprise account. So I will talk a little bit about that as well, and then share with you a business opportunity where I'm just going to touch on the business opportunity, but there is an opportunity for you to self-fund your marketing or even earn quite a significant residual income just by sharing Send Out Cards with others. So I'm going to get started. My husband and I, we started 3 years ago using Send Out Cards, and we started because of a phone call. I got a call from a friend, and I will make this part short. But basically, she called me and said she had this really cool tool that was working really well for her business. And I was like, it sounds all right, but it's an app, and I wasn't super into it, and I didn't really get it. And she said that you could send cards to your clients from your phone or computer. And when she said that, I was actually staring at a box of about 200 cards and a roll of stamps sitting on my desk. And so I said, you know what, I'm good. I do not need this app. I have 200 cards and a roll of stamps sitting on my desk. I printed them out 6 months ago, and I am determined to get through them. And she asked me a question which quite literally changed the trajectory of my husband and I, our business, our lives, and how we do business. And our network has just expanded exponentially because of one question. And that question was so simple, and it made me laugh. But she said, Jennie, of the 200 cards you printed out 6 months ago, how many have you sent? How many cards have you sent in the last 6 months as thank you cards? Because that's why we printed them out, was I knew thank you was important, and I wanted to make sure that we were thanking and following up with our clients. And I started to laugh because I had not sent one. And I said, okay, I'm listening. And she said, this tool, it's the ease of an email, but the impact of a greeting card. You write it like an email, choose the card, hit send, and the company is going to stuff it, stamp it, and mail it for you. And when she said that, I just said, I'm in, because I mean, the amount of times I've written a card and not sent it out, or had guilt from a card, just never sending a card that I meant to send, the 200 cards that were sitting on my desk that I meant to send. I just knew that this was a tool that we could use easily. So we did start to use it, and I'll show you a few fun things that you can do. But just to give you an example of what my husband does, oh, and that's the other cool part, is that I was supposed to do the follow-up with the business, but it's so easy that my husband does the follow-up. So thank you for quotes, thank you for jobs, you know, when he's finished a job, and also thank you for referrals, just right from his phone. Super easy. This is just an example of a card he'll send when he's on the job. He takes a picture of the client's house, writes a little note. On the back is his contact info and his branding, which nobody receives as marketing because they're all so excited about this cool picture of their house. And on the inside of the box, a couple of brownies. So that's just one example. That's got their house on it. There's other cards you can just send, nice little cards. Thank you for referral. Happy Easter. All kinds of ideas. You can celebrate people, of course, if you see that your clients on Facebook just won an award, or you know, had a beautiful family picnic and posted pictures, or had a new baby or grandbaby or fur baby's birthday. You can just grab those pictures, throw them on cards, and send those cards out to your clients and really strengthen your relationships. You will get phone calls, you will get text messages. In fact, that's what started happening for us right away. Our business went from 30% word of mouth referral to 98% word of mouth referral quite quickly. And the phone just started ringing off the hook because people were so blown away. They were posting our cards on Facebook. They were phoning and texting us, telling us, you know, this is the first time I've received a thank you from a service provider in 25 years. And our income has increased substantially. The size of our company, we were just this tiny little part-time company, and we've grown quite a bit, kind of exponentially in the last few years. And as a side note, or as a symptom almost, I've ended up sharing send out cards with pretty much everybody I run into. So does my husband, because we've just fallen in love with what it's done for our business, the ease of it, the inexpense of it. We don't do any other marketing, and we were spending anywhere from $800 to $1,500 a month on average just on newspaper ads and search engine optimization and who knows what else. We were trying everything, and we started to use this. We realized this works and people love it and it feels good and we feel good sending it. So I'm just going to jump right into a demo and give you an example of how to send a card. You know, we can do just because, or gratitude, or birthday celebrations, love, thank you, well wishes, holidays. We can do Mother's Day because Mother's Day is coming up. And so if you know stepmoms, if you know moms, if you know your mom, make sure that you get your cards out. If you sign up tonight, you can get a card out and it will get to your mom tonight. That's if you're not watching a recording. If you're watching this live, of course, your mom's going to appreciate a card any day of the year. So do get a card out to her. But there's some beautiful, beautiful cards here. I'm just going to grab this one here, and I'm going to click customize. You can do a standard card. You can also upgrade the quality of the card. You can choose a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card, a big card, a postcard, a flat card. These are really cool. The flat cards are like a postcard, but it goes inside an envelope. I'm just going to choose a 2-panel card. I'm going to click next and click the little arrow here. And here I can write a quote, or I can put a photo. So I'm just gonna grab photo option here and choose my layout and click on the camera. And then here, I'm going to pick a mom. Oh, there's a good mom. So this is Cheyanne. We're actually going to be hearing from Cheyanne shortly. So Cheyanne, I'm sorry this isn't going to be a surprise for you, but I love this picture because Cheyanne and I met online, and we finally got to meet in person in Salt Lake City. And it was so cool getting to meet you in real life. And so I'm just going to type a little message here. Now, this is important. this card, you know, when you're choosing people and sending out cards, just make sure, just celebrate people, reach out to people, tell people why you love them, tell them why they're amazing, tell them, you know, that you saw a picture and you had to send it if you don't know them that well. You will be blown away by the impact of our cards. So I'm just going to write a little note here. I have a noisy keyboard. I apologize. Mm-hmm. I can't talk and type, unfortunately. So, you know, Cheyanne, I just appreciate you so much, and you are an amazing mom, and I've seen how you are with your daughter, and I love how you share about your kids, and then on top of that, you've got piglets and goats and all kinds of fur babies. So you're pretty awesome, and I appreciate the time you take away from your family and all that you do to help us grow. I'm just going to show you here that I can actually use my own personal handwriting here, you guys. And that just adds that personal touch as well. That's an extra feature. You can add it on for $49, one-time fee. You can upload your own handwriting and 4 signatures as well. So if I wanted to insert my signature, you can just see there, I can throw my signature in. If I want to change the color of the ink, I can choose a color. I can change the background. I'm going to just keep this one simple because simple is awesome and simple is still impactful. So you can spend a lot of time with these cards. You can change templates. You can add lots of pictures. And you can also use this first name feature. Now, this feature was amazing at Christmas time. So at Christmas time, we sent out about 500 cards for Christmas for our business. And what we did was we used the insert first name feature, and then we created a beautiful card that was personal. It had our family on the back, and you know, nice little note, nice beautiful picture, very much from our hearts. And we hit send to our business group, and every single client received a Christmas card from us. But the insert name, grab the name off the envelope or off the address. I don't know how it works in the techie world. I always say it grabs it off the envelope and throws it in that card so it's personalized. And it's just such a powerful way. It took us 8 minutes to send our Christmas cards. We sent 500. They were personal, beautiful. We got lots of compliments on them. It's just really handy and easy. You can create groups in your Send Out Cards account. So you can have your business group, your clients, your A-list, your family, your friends. You can have all kinds of features. It will remind you of birthdays and anniversaries and house anniversaries. So we have so many features that we won't go over all the features this evening. But I will show you one of the coolest features, which is the branding on the back of the card. Now, you can create a default branding, and you can also change it up every time. So if I wanted to just put on this card, family picture on the back of us, this looks stretched, but it does come out normal. It's just my computer screen. So that photo on the back of the card. And I always encourage everyone to definitely brand the back of your cards. This is how people refer you easily. We were talking about this earlier tonight. Don't be shy about branding the back of your cards that you send out to family and friends, because when you send a card like this and it's got a family photo on the back, and you send it to someone and they display it, because quite often people are going to display your cards. Other people are going to come over, they're going to pick up the card, they're going to look at it, they're going to turn it over, and now they're talking about you. And even if it's a family member, this is going to create conversation, so that sometimes through that conversation, referrals happen. And we were just sharing how a friend sent a card and got got a new contract just from a fun card that she sent to say hi, but her branding was on the back and it created conversation. So the power of the branding is amazing because no one receives it as marketing, but it's so handy, and most people will never throw the card away if you put a photo of them or their family on it. So really super powerful. I'm going to click next, and I'm going to, if I wanted, I could add a gift. So I'm just going to click on add a gift, and I'm going to search through the gifts. And if you can see that we've got all kinds of necklaces and tea and crates, Mother's Day white chocolate dipped Oreos, and cute little ornaments. We have blankets, we have stuffies, we have baby blankets and birthday cakes, and Mother's Day specific. We've got angel wings, and just all kinds of beautiful little gifts. We've got books, and the brownies are definitely our favorite. I'm going to send some brownies here, so I'm going to add gift, and I'm going to scroll down. Sorry, Cheyanne, you're getting more brownies. I'm going to click add recipients. I'm going to type in Cheyanne and click on her name, click done, and there you go. You can see the card and the gift in the order, and we've got my return address here. You see Cheyanne's here. If I wanted, I could edit that address, but I know it's correct. I'm going to click ready to send, and it's going to go out. Now, the total is $8.40, and that's because the shipping is $4.23, and the brownies are $4.17. You can see here that my card is free. So I'm just going to click send, and that's going to go through. Congratulations, you just made the world a better place. I feel good. Cheyanne's going to get it. And even though she just watched me do that demo, she is going to feel good when she gets that in the mail. I guarantee it. It's like so much fun getting mail. Ever since we joined Send Out Cards, it's been so much more fun to go to the mailbox, because in the old days, 97% of our mail was bills and marketing, and 3% was cards. And we are really working on changing those statistics. So I'm going to jump into introducing Cheyanne now. And Cheyanne, are you able to unmute yourself, or do I need to? Just a sec. If you don't say anything, I'll know you can't. I'm just going to, there you go. I don't know if it's going to show you or if it's just going to show your picture, Cheyanne, but I'm going to mute myself, and I'm going to let you chat a little bit. But just to introduce you, everybody, Cheyanne is a social media expert. She is a coach of realtors and business people. She is helping hundreds of people increase their business by teaching these core skills about just doing that little bit extra to exponentially increase your business. She's fallen in love with Send Out Cards and is using it to change the world with kindness and change people's lives and really change their bottom line as well. She has done over 2,500 transactions as a realtor, and many more accolades. I could go on, but I'm just going to let her jump in and share a little bit about how she is strategically using Send Out Cards to grow her business and show others how to grow their business. So Cheyanne, if you wouldn't mind, I'm just going to put myself on mute here and let you jump in.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you. What a beautiful introduction. And I love you so much. You're such an amazing woman. And my husband's going to so thank you for those brownies. I have to tell you that it never gets old getting cards. And I just went to the post office a few days ago because we live out in the country. So we do have a post office box. And it is normally all junk and bills, except this time there were 8 cards in there. And then I had to go up to the, to the desk, and I had 4 boxes. So I came home, I had a box of brownies actually that I had sent to my husband. And I had a gift from you, Jennie, and I had some brownies, and I think we had another thing of brownies. And my son just came in here tonight, and he goes, how come I don't ever get any brownies? So it has really changed all of our lives in such a simplistic way. But it is a lost art of sending cards. We heard that tonight by a gentleman that Jennie and I both really respect, and it was the thing that stuck out. Card writing, card sending is a lost art that I am so proud to be a part of reviving. And Jennie did give a few of my accolades. A 22-year real estate agent and mortgage broker. I transitioned into coaching real estate agents, and all I wanted to do was to come up with just a couple of things that I could teach my real estate agents that if they did them consistently and they did it properly and consistently, that it would do 99% of their heavy lifting. And I stumbled upon send out cards. I was looking for something, but this came to me, and it was via another person who happened to just see one of my posts and one of my social media things. And she said, hey, you should put your letter in a card, in a send out cards. And I said, well, that's cool. I'd heard of it. I lived in Scottsdale, and I had heard of it, but I had never researched it. And frankly, I thought it was kind of this funny little card company, right? And so I said, well, send me over the link. She sent me over the link. I watched a 3-minute overview, and I said, I'm in, sign me up. And I have spent over $500,000 on marketing in my career. At any one time, I was spending $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month in marketing. And when someone told me that I could spend this tiny little amount and have this impact like I had never had in my business, I almost didn't believe it. And so I want to just implore on you that the simplicity of this, because it is such a lost art, and how inexpensive it is, don't be deceived in thinking that it's not powerful, because that's what I learned. So I signed up, Jennie signed me up, and I started sending cards, and I sent 2 cards immediately. And I sent the first card to a friend who refers my husband a bunch of business, and the second card I sent to another friend that was on vacation who'd been posting in Facebook their vacation pictures. And my friend that I sent a picture to, I simply just took a gorgeous picture off of Facebook of her and her daughter, spanned it across the card, and did a really beautiful quote about moms and daughters, and I sent it. And what was so awesome is that I did it from my desktop, and now I actually do probably 70 or 80% of my card sending from my phone, but it was so simple. And I'm going to tell you, you can't see this because you're just seeing my little image there, but I have a hat. It's a Jeep hat that I bought for a guy who's done some really nice things for me. I bought that hat 2 months ago, and I'm not joking you, it's still sitting up there. Yet in the meantime, I've probably sent 200 cards and gifts, okay? We all have great intentions. I had amazing intentions. I got that hat from my friend to send it to him. I still haven't sent it out because I have to go find a box because I needed a different box. I got to take it to the post office to send it. Now I just sit either from my phone in the carpool line, I send cards. When I'm waiting at the doctor's office, I send cards. And I'm going to tell you that of all of the things, and I was quite a marketing genius, expert, as at least my counterparts would have said that, this is the greatest thing that I ever did for my business. And now it's just completely flowed over into my personal life. I now send my children, they get a card every single month from me. One's 13, the other one's just getting ready to turn 16. And I call it my legacy cards. And it's the things that I'm speaking into my children. The cards that I send for business have nothing to do with business, but everything to do with the person that I'm sending it to. So I send encouragement, I send inspiration, and I'll tell you that it does something to you. And it's really changed me. And though I was pursuing kind of a career in recruiting agents and coaching agents, I fell in love with send out cards. I saw the impact that it was having in my clients' businesses and in my own, that I'm doing it full time now. Like now I just teach businesses and real estate agents how to use send out cards, how to change and grow their business change their lives. And I'll be forever grateful that Isabel just did a little comment. Hey, you should put that in a send out card. It changed my life. So Jennie, thank you for having me on. And the only thing that I can say is that in business, there is a very small difference between success and not having great success. And you got to take action. You've got to have a system. In real estate, you got to have systems, and you got to be consistent. And this system allows you, it's the best system to build business. And if you make it a habit, I promise it'll be the best thing that you ever do for your business.
Wow. Thank you, Cheyanne. I love that. You're absolutely right. You make it a habit. You just commit like 20 minutes a day minimum to find reasons to celebrate people and take care of people. You will absolutely see it in your business, and you will change. And thank you for sharing everything, your time, especially. I know you are so busy, and you wear many hats. And sometimes you're chasing escaped goats and pigs when we when we chat. So I just appreciate your time you took away from the farm, from your business, from your kids, and I'm just so thrilled to be working with you and have your expertise. So thank you so much, Cheyanne. I want to just touch on a couple things. One more thing, really, because. And then I'm going to share the prices with you. And I try and keep this to 30 minutes, and I see that we're going a little bit over, but I just wanted to share with you that there's one more tool that is absolutely impactful, and it's called a campaign. And now we have lots of tools, and like I said, we wouldn't cover them all, but the campaign tool is kind of cool if you're super busy and you're like, you love the idea of the unique gift sends, and you're going to set aside that 20 minutes a day, but you also want to make sure that nobody gets missed. So this tool is great. You can create let's just pretend that you're a realtor, and every time you sell a house, you just attach your new client to your new home campaign. And that new home campaign is composed of 5 cards. And the first card goes out, it just says, congratulations on your new home, but there's another card attached. So you hit send once and get on with your year, but 5 more cards or 4 more cards are going to go out throughout the year, depending how you set it up. And so you can do it where they're attached to holidays. You can do it where it's like exactly 3 months later, they're going to get, I hope you're settled in. Here's a Starbucks card, a happy house anniversary with some brownies, exactly 12 months later. So you can set it up however you want. Either attached to a date, you can make sure that their birthday card is in there, but you can stay in touch and top of mind with one click. So I just wanted to mention that campaign feature because it's very powerful, especially for the people that wear many hats and are super, super busy. So I want to just share with you the prices. And then you can see you can get started for free. You can just upload this app. So whoever invited you, gave you this recording or invited you to this webinar, please ask them for a link. And at very least, set up a free account and let me welcome you to send out cards. But more likely, if you're in business and you're on this, you probably want either our enhanced, premium, or enterprise account. The free account, just basic account, you can send cards and gifts. You pay a little bit more. You pay additional for photo cards. You have a limited CRM relationship manager, but it's awesome. It's handy, and it's still cheaper than going to the store, choosing a card, choosing a gift, getting to the post office. So standard cards $275, and I'm not going to spend too much time on the free account other than to say everybody should have this on their phone at very minimum. The enhanced account, $17 a month. This gives you a slightly discounted rate on your card, so you're only paying $2.25 per standard card plus postage. And if you're sending in a group, so let's just say you wanted to send 500 Christmas cards, you would only pay $2 per card plus postage. You also get 15% discount on gifts, an unlimited relationship manager. So that means you get a CRM that's going to remind you of birthdays, remind you of anniversaries. You can put notes in there. You can add spouse names in there, and multiple touch campaigns where what I was talking about, you hit send once, but cards go out throughout the year. or you have one card as a campaign created as a referral, like thank you for the referral. So you just click on campaign, click send, it's done, and it goes. The premium and the enterprise accounts are pretty massively market disruptors, for lack of any other way of saying it. You can send unlimited single card sends, including stamps, for this premium or enterprise package. So for $1.75 per card, you can send unlimited, sorry, that was confusing. You can send unlimited single card sends, including stamps, for free. So you're not paying $1.75, it's just free. And you can send them as long as they're unique and single card sends and immediate card sends. You can send those every single day. So that's where we're teaching people to take 20 minutes to an hour and send those cards. Just send those personal cards, get photos from Facebook, and send those cards out. If you are doing a group send, you'll spend $1.75, or if you're doing campaigns with this package, you'll only pay $1.75 per standard card. 30% discount on gifts, our premium storage, loyalty rewards, enhanced plan features, everything that you need to grow your business is in the premium package. The enterprise is exactly the same, except you get an additional 100 free group sends to send. So you can, send out 100 cards to your neighborhood or to a contact or to your contact list. If you've got more than 100 people, you could do 100 cards a month. If you want to send out 500 cards, the first 100 are free, and you'll just have to add postage on that, but you get 100 free group sends. So that's super powerful depending on how you do business and how many contacts you have in your contact manager. So we love sharing with people lots of tips and tricks, and there's lots of videos and fun stuff out there to help you grow your business, and we're excited to help you get started. So whoever invited you to this recording, to this webinar, please let them know that you want to get set up with whichever account you want to, or ask your questions and you can get set up. And the only other thing I want to touch on is that for $59 US per year, you can be a referral partner. And if you refer people to Send Out Cards is going to pay you. And now, just to give you an example, if you are on the premium account for $97 per month and you referred 4 customers to the $97 per month account, your account would be paid for. So if you're a referral partner, you plus 4 more equals paid for. So if you're on the enterprise account, same thing. If you referred 4 to the enterprise, and if you're on the enhanced, same thing. The free, well, it's free, so it's not the same thing. And but seriously, you can have a lot of fun, and you can earn a residual income monthly on people's subscriptions, on the cards and gifts they're sending out. Send Out Cards is going to pay you a commission every single time the people that you refer are using the system. And so it's really powerful. We have videos on how you can earn with Send Out Cards. I do it full time now. I stepped away from our business, and I just show Send Out Cards all day long. I love it. A lot of people just refer a few, who refer a few, who refer a few, and you get paid 7 levels deep. So it's a lot of fun. And if you want to know more about that, please do ask the person who referred you to this. Have an amazing night, and goodbye.